So I learned this morning from a source within the Maine State Police that there's a standing order to throw the book at me if I'm ever pulled over by a trooper in the state of Maine. This is obviously very concerning because I visit Maine. I have friends in Maine. Most of my family is in Maine. And I guess the articles and videos that I've made have affected somebody at Maine State Police, where I don't know a lot of details about this order, but I do have a fairly reliable source within the police that this has happened. So I made the Maine State Police Attorney Christopher Parr aware that this order exists, and I hope that he does the right thing and investigates it. I didn't want any of this to happen to me. If you followed my story, or if you haven't followed my story, I encourage you to look at my YouTube channel and watch some of the videos that I've made exposing a few of the troopers at Maine State Police, in specifically Lieutenant Scott Ireland, Detective David Pelletier, Sergeant Michael Johnston, Sergeant Michael Zabrowski. These guys are all part of a unit in Maine that is terrorizing the private investigation industry and the concealed carry permit industry and all that, although they have cleaned that up a bit. But the private investigators in Maine live in fear of these men because they're ruthless, they're corrupt, and they use their power to help a friend of theirs who owns the largest private investigation company in Maine, Michael Harrington. I don't have time to detail everything in this video, but it's very well documented in my articles on my Facebook page and on this YouTube channel. I said in my first video that win or lose, when you go up against the Maine State Police, you just lose. The reason is because they're so powerful in Maine that they can literally ruin your life if they want to. And this latest information that I'm being targeted, and if I get pulled over in Maine, I'm going to have the book thrown at me, is just more proof of that. I'll update you on this story, and if the state police do the right thing and open an investigation, uncover exactly who gave this order, and fire that person, then I guess that's a step in the right direction. But whoever gave the order to throw the book at me, you are an evil and bad person. I don't know who it is. The source wouldn't tell me. I'm guessing it's Lieutenant Scott Ireland, but that's only a guess. I'm not accusing him of giving that order, but it makes sense that it would be Scott Ireland. I already know that he's corrupt, and I know that he lies, and I know that he doesn't follow the law. He's violated multiple people's civil, constitutional, and human rights that I know of, including me, Bob Doyon, Catherine Bierman, and about 15 others that I know of that told me not to make their name public. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video off here because I don't want it to turn into a long video, but I did want to make you aware of what's going on. And again, I say at the end of this video, if I end up in a news article saying that I died of some sort of accident or suicide or anything like that, it's not true. It was either the Maine State Police or it was somebody connected to Michael Harrington. I'm not making an accusation. I mean, I have information that has come forward that kind of substantiates this a little. The source within the Maine State Police, I'm pretty much positive that that is a true story, or that's a true thing. I never thought that speaking up for myself and exposing a few dirty cops would turn into threats against myself. Anyway, I encourage you to follow my story. Thank you. Bye.